not look at the beans. I'm going to look straight at you guys while I fondle my beans. Why do I do this thing? What is she saying? Oh no. Oh, that was too perfect. Yes, yes. Come on, play on this thing. Holy. Oh. Oh. What's going on right now? Sheesh. Yo! Watch BigWynter live playing Half-Life Alyx. Yeah, I am. Oh shit! Sorry, I just realized I've just doubled up on the dancing. It's me dancing, watching me dancing. Oh, listening to that on the index would have been the wildest thing. Yeah, I need some Fs. I need some horrible sound effects to embarrass myself into. The fucking timing on that, Jesus. Oh, I feel like that's clip worthy. Alright. Can I piss on his donut? That would be pretty cool. I'd love that. That would be sweet. Nice bit of donut piss. What am I talking about?
Being personal with your target, you'll do more damage. The farther away, the larger the spread, and injuries may not be fatal. There's a time.
I don't trust ledges like this. There's always some creepy bastard right underneath me that's ready to just put. There we go. There he is. Oh, no. This is exactly. Did you see that? Did you see that? Oh wow. Did you see how small that ledge was I landed on?
Can I get a wink?
You know what? I'll wait for everything to get off screen. You know what? And then I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. How was that? Was that good? Was that good? You want another one? You want that? Which eye? Both? Oh yeah. Okay. I see what I did there. That's blinking. Just so you know. I'm thinking, right? I've eaten shit twice now, I think. Well, if you include the first time, then thrice. But I don't count the first time as eating shit because I didn't get fisted too bad. Black backdrop. Like if I get behind it, can you see how much? And we are live with a certain little special guest down here. I was gonna make an Instagram story today, however, a certain little much down here hopped up on the desk in the standing mode and said hello. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pet the kitty instead of doing the Instagram story. Because honestly, right now, I don't know how much the Instagram story is doing for me, but we'll see. I'm gonna keep doing it just because it's kind of fun. But Taco over there on the vertical YouTube stream, I'm pretty sure. Hello, my friend. Hopefully you're good. How you doing, Tom Pixels? I am doing great. Thank you, buddy. How you, Mochi? How you, handsome boy? Oh, look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. So handsome. So handsome. Oh, Kahana Katsuna, how are you, my friend? Thank you very much for joining us. Lux is here with some booty cheeks, which of course you absolutely love to see. Big love, Tom Sir. Big love to you, Wiffer, and the rest of the waffles. How are you doing? This is Mochi. Mochi. Good boy. Good boy. He's very cute and cuddly, but he is molting so much. I don't know if you can see this. So much, like, there's honestly just a pile of hair on the floor next to me already. And he's been here for like 2 minutes. He's so floofy compared to his sister, who is called Panko, who is currently sleeping up in the cat tree, but you can't quite see her right now. I've been seeing this game be played called Shinkansen. Oh, you should give it a go. It looks pretty fun. I'm probably going to get it. I have not seen anything on it, my friend. Feel free to put a link in the chat right now and I will take a look at it if you'd like me to. Oh, the problem is normally I press the stream deck button. Oh, the problem with him molting is now I've just got cat hair all over my face, buddy. All over my face, buddy. Yeah, you. Sweet boy. Sweet boy. Getting everything ready to get this to get the kids from school. Noted, my friends. Noted. Hell yeah. Well, how's the day been? I did see that you were streaming earlier. I wanted to come say hello, although I needed to finish my Hades video, which I just finished today. So that's going to get uploaded tonight. I was hoping to get it uploaded while we streamed, but I was like, to be fair, if I'm uploading data to YouTube live, vertical and horizontal, and Twitch right now, I feel like I should maybe give my internet a little bit of a break and upload it later tonight instead. So that's the plan. There is going to be a Hades kind of review type video going out very soon. So hopefully you guys can go take a look. Let me know what you guys think. Okay, 1 second. Thank you, Pixels. I appreciate that. I'm good, thanks. I've been up since 7. Took my cats to get neutered. How are you? How old are the kitties, Kahana Kitsune? Because Panko has been neutered, but Mochi hasn't yet. Every time we've gone to take him in, the vet's been like, he's got one ball. Well, I don't know where the other ball is. Hello, Millie P. Yow! Look at the kitty. You okay, Mochi, buddy? You okay, buddy? It's a boy. Handsome kitty. Look at him. Look at him. I would pan the camera down more, but I can't really from where it is right now. And I can't reach it without disturbing the kitty. I'm standing right now, not sitting. So I'm trying to stay as still as possible as to not disturb the kitten. That's the plan. What's up? Yo, Keith, what is good? Great to see you as well. Oompa in there as well. Hi, hello. How are you, Oompa? Hopefully you're doing fantastic. Taka, how you doing over there on the vertical live stream? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, we've got plans to go get him taken in later. Actually, I think it's relatively early next month. It's in like a week or so. Last day at my job today, and now I'm home and free. Sheesh, really, Fee. You love to see it. Until next Tuesday, when we start the new one. Let's absolutely go, though. That's a lot of free time, though, which you love to see. Let's go. Enjoy that, my friend. Enjoy it. I feel like that's one of the nice things about changing careers, or jobs at least, is that oftentimes you will get a couple of days or like a week or so in between just to kind of vibe, relax, do what you need to, get caught up on stuff. Just have a little break from work before you start something new. Oh, buddy. Hi. Hi. You gotta show Adriana. Gotta show the kitty. Gotta show the kitty. I want to Bunda redeem, but kitty. Yeah, I can't disturb the kitty because the second I move too much, he's absolutely going to get down. He's very fussy when it comes to cuddles. He loves them, but if you move in the wrong way, he's like, no. You've lost, unfortunately. Kitty petting privileges. All good, 20 minutes away from home and another day at work over. Nice. Show me the mochi. It's the buddy. Look at all this hair. Look at that. Can you see that? I've just got like a ring, literally like a ring of cat hair stuck on my finger right now. From you, buddy. Look at this. Look at this. Give it a big sniff. From you. Funny boy. I need a Furminator. What is that? What is that? He molts so much, bless him. 8 shifts at work before I go to Thailand. Again, I remember exciting news, my friend. Let's absolutely go. Again, when you get back, or even while you're over there, tell me how it is, because I, again, would really, really love to go to Thailand at some point. And again, I think I said to you, like a couple of weeks ago, we were talking about Dubai versus Thailand in terms of how much you get for your money, how much you can do for free kind of stuff. So I'd be intrigued to see how you get on with it, my friend. It's like a fine tooth comb thing to defur cats. It works so well. We should definitely do that. Like, we have little brushes, but oftentimes they don't always want to be brushed. Oh, buddy, you're so cute. Oftentimes they don't always want to be brushed. And the ones that we use don't seem to get rid of a ton of fur, to be honest with you. I'm not too sure. Yo, Game Kicker. Hello, brother. Oh, Mochi, you good boy. I'm doing good, my friend. I'm doing good. Is that Mochi in your hand? It is. It's the sweet Mochi. Oh, buddy. Hi. You are so cute. Look at you go. The way he looks at me is so cute. Papa, pet me, please, please. Pet, 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 pet. Let's go. Watching your stream while eating Pringles. A dangerous game. Hopefully the phone doesn't get too corrupted by Pringle dust and grease. I did that when I left my previous job to start my new one. It took a few weeks of in between. Felt good to just wind down, de-stress, and prepare for a new career path. Exactly that. Mav, yo, what is good? Good to see you, my friend. Thailand on our current salary would be unreal. Yeah, it would be so lit. Can you imagine how nice it would be? Yo, Game God, what is good? Good to see you over there on the YouTube. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, Mochi said enough. Look at this. Look at this. I can finally get it off my hand now, but this is the... If I cover my face up, hopefully it'll... Is he gonna? Is he gonna focus? Is he gonna focus? Look at all that. Tons of hair. What do I do with you? What do I do with you, buddy? Let me move the mic out the way, okay? Oh, he wants to get in. Look at him go. He likes to see. We're back in the shorts because I was absolutely shredding the other day on stream. So I was like, you know what? I need to cool off. I need to cool off. Want to go to Thailand for a thing. Big sus. I love the caps on the sus right there. Come to Bangladesh instead. It's better. Is it though? Is it though? Is it? Has it got the appeal and the luster? Can I do Muay Thai in Bangladesh? I'm sure I probably could, to be fair. Do you want me to resend that link? Yes, please. That would be amazing. Sorry, I didn't quite get to it. I didn't have access to my mouse because I had a cat on me. Bless him. Sweet boy. How are you, Mav? Thank you for joining us as well. I'll go through the early gang redeems and everything like that as well right now because I missed it earlier. Oompa. Really sorry about that one. Oompa with the first redeem. Love to see that. Who else have we got in here? We've got Sweet in the early gang. We've got Rick, boss man, Rick Wood in the early gang. Good to see you, buddy. Hello, let's go. Winchester in the early gang. Hello, Winchester. Thanks for joining us today. We got Oompa. We got Pixels. We got Kano. Kano, what's good? Again, sorry for the Aussie accent. I can't help myself. It's just, Kano seems like such an Aussie word. I'm going to say it every single time you hop in. Jess, hello. Good to see you here. Thank you again. Hello, I'm at work. Hello at work. Hopefully you are doing okay and the work day is fun and enjoyable and not too shabby. Thanks so much for hopping in. I do appreciate that. You got a hat now, buddy. Let's go. We also got Purple Guy in the chat as well in the early gang. Sheesh, Purple Guy, how are you, bud? How's your week been so far? How was everybody's weekend? Please get me up to speed with what I've missed over the last couple of days because I've been a super busy boy the last couple of days. I've got a ton of outside of streaming work done on my part-time side of things, and then I got a bunch of editing done and I finished the Hades video today, and that's going to go live today as well. So let's absolutely go. Cat indeed, Game God. How are you, my friend? I appreciate you joining us today as well. Thanks so much for being here. What and how are the Pringles? Game Kicker, what flavor Pringles? You know what? I'll put this to everybody. What's the go-to flavor of Pringles? If you could pick any flavor, what would you go for? You know what? Scrap that. Flavor of crisps. It doesn't necessarily have to be Pringles. Anything, do tell. Yo, ass. Excuse me, boss. No, there is no ass flavor of Pringles. At least not that I'm aware of. Goddamn. Salted then? Let's go with that. Ready salted. Ready salted is plain. Because I feel like without salt, Irvin, would you really want just like plain crisps / potato chips? If you want to call it that from somewhere else. Exactly. It would just be like kind of fried potato with nothing else on it. That doesn't sound terrible, actually, to be fair. But still, I feel like a bit of salt goes a long way. Goes a long way. Texas Barbecue, Kahana, I see you in the other gang as well. Thank you for being here. I would say the same. Barbecue flavor crisps in general are pretty elite, pretty god tier. I would say prawn cocktail, pretty banging. Sweet chili is also elite. Like, are we talking like the sweet chili sensations kind of thing? Or those little cracker, like prawn cracker type things, sweet chili? Because they slap as well. That, whatever we had the other day, Pinky, whatever it's called. How do we describe them? You know those spicy crackers? What are they? Those are so good. You leave my dad out of this, Jess, okay? My dad is not a chili, all right? He's a human being, I promise. That's how it would do. Something happened, Winchester. What happened, my friend? What happened? Let me go up real quick and let me grab that link before it disappears, because otherwise it's going to get lost again. And I will watch that in a second, my friend. I absolutely promise. But Sweet, how are you as well? Thank you so much for joining us today. My boy, did you have a good weekend? What did you get up to? And then Mav, you put through a message, which I missed. Let me double check it. God, where did it go? Dr. Poopy said barbecue. It was above barbecue. It was... There it is. All good, my friend. Just got a visit from my mother. She filled my fridge. Beautiful stuff. That's what we like to see. Let's go. Had some coffee and cake and just generally lovely time. Hell yeah. I'm glad, my friend. Hell yeah. Love to see that. Let's go. Right, let's update the chat too. Jess Elise is here as well. Jess, I think you're third in the stonks list right now. Can we do this? Omar and Hamza. Are there two of you right now or just one person on the account called Omar and Hamza? I must know, my friend. But great to see you. Thank you for joining the YouTube live. I appreciate it. We have a cat in the office. I saw a cockroach, screamed, and she ate it? What a G. Jess, is this not best case solution? What did you want to happen? That cat has defended you, okay? That means good kitty, right? Surely. Sometimes I have the chicken and time sensations as well. Ooh, okay, now that's pretty strong. That's pretty strong. I don't know if, do you guys have Sensations in, do you guys have the brand of crisps, aka chips, anywhere else in the world called Sensations? Because we have it here in the UK and it bangs. I don't think I've ever had a Sensations and be like, you know what? This is a bad set of crisps. Bad set of crisps. I think every flavor I've ever had, even the ones I'm not the biggest fan of, still elite. Never heard of them. They are Walkers. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? Is Sensations owned by Walkers? Sensations crisps? These ones, these bad boys. They are Walkers. Have they always been Walkers? Wait, what? Really? Yeah, the little Walkers logo on them. How did I not know that they were Walkers? What the fuck? That's kind of blown my mind, actually. Whoa. The thing is, whenever I see these crisps from now on, I'm always just going to be able to picture Walkers now. That's... what? Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Interesting. I've learned something new today. Thank you, Pinky, for filling my brain with information. Love to see that. Walkers... That's the one, Funa. That's the one, Funa. God damn. We got, what was that? The Flame Destroyer? Is that what the jutsu is? Madara on the battlefield? Had a famous person view the story of one of my Insta accounts. Nice, Winchester. Let's go. Who was it? Who was the famous person? She for real saved me. She's a grandma, so I just pet her and she sleeps all day. Best kitties. Best kitties. Love to see it. Sheesh. Goddamn. But how are you, Jess? Jess Elise as well. Thanks for joining us. Twins. Are you twins? Wait, what? That's lit. That's so cool. So you two have a channel together. What kind of content do you tend to make, my friends? I'm Ryan Hamza. Let's go. It was my wife, like your real life wife, or are we talking about the wife that if you could choose one, it would be that person? Oh yeah, I'm the third twin. JDM. I'm not sure that's how twins tend to work typically, but hey, I was about to say I'm no biologist, but I kind of am a little bit. I don't practice it anymore, but I have a degree in it, so I'm somewhat qualified, and I'm pretty sure that's not how it works, my friend. Pretty sure that's not how it works. Same brand though, so it's American product versus a non-US production for Laser Walkers. Interesting, and yet you don't have any idea what Sensations is in the US, despite the fact that they're, what, codependent companies? I don't know how company structures work, to be fair. BigWynology, yo, boss man, Rick Wood, what is good? Dan as well, hello, howdy. Good to see you, Dan, long time no see. What is your name? My name is Tom or Winter. Happy to respond to either, my friend. Again, anyone in here for lurking for the first time or joining us for the first time, Tom, Winter, I'm a variety streamer. Happy to meet you, my friends. Any questions you have, just pop them in the chat. Happy to answer them. As long as they're not like, you know, overtly, you know, a bit too sus, but we've got a pretty low bar for what's actually a pretty high bar for what's too sus, I think. So I think we're good. I think we're chilling. I think it's called triplets. I would say that's probably the case as well, Mav, honestly. I'm new here. Don't you lie to me, Jess. Don't you lie to me. Tom, Winter, Bunder Boy, I will respond to anything, to be fair. Honestly, that's absolutely fine. Don't even worry about it. My day is all right. Just got a 30K quote confirmed, so here comes the commission. Sheesh, Jess. What? How, like, okay, so if you make a sale of 30K, how much commission do you get? Like, how does that work? I've never been in a job where I have commission on anything, to be fair. The Shinkansen Zero game is sort of like a horror indie type thing. Thought I'd recommend for your new type of streams. We are playing different games. Thank you, Pixels. I appreciate that. I promise you, I will take a look on stream today before we play some Bioshock, okay? Absolutely will. I had them in the UK. They're pretty good, but nowhere in Scandi. Big scam, my friend. Big scam. But I'm glad you actually got to enjoy them, though, Mav, you know. Glad you got to enjoy them. No rush, no rush. Thank you. Who are you? Who am I? What do you mean, Fida? Hit me. Big win. Come on. Do you have an iPhone 15? I do, actually. Actually, no, sorry, I lie. No, I don't. I have a 14 Pro. Never mind. I do not have a 15. Why do you ask, my friend? Am I about to get one? Are you gifting me one? That'd be amazing. Thanks. Noted, lie big. No, it was an honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. Okay, I'm sorry. Don't do this to me. I beg of you. Big beautiful Bunda bitch boy. I mean, that was probably my least preferred title that I've heard today, Lux. But hey, if the shoe fits, guess I'll yeet it out the window. Who knows? Would you answer the big Bunda bitch boy who sells Avon? No. Okay, Lux. That crown has been removed from your head and put on Jess's head instead. No, I would not respond. That is now my least favorite one. I don't sell Avon. All right, come on. You do, Pinky. You do. bro, for real. Oh my God, the new Samsung UI update is ugly because they changed how the emotes look. Okay, that's one thing that I absolutely hate. You know what? I'm gonna ask this to everybody. Whether it's MSN Messenger, AOL, whatever it was, some kind of messenger throughout the years, what is the biggest travesty in terms of emote changes that you've ever seen? Like which emote did you used to love and then they changed to something and then you're like, wow, this looks like dog shit? Because I have one specifically in mind. All good here. I have to head out shortly though. Rick, no, not like this. Rick, I was thinking this the other day. You gifted me the copy of Resident Evil 4 in VR and I've not done it yet. And I would like to do that, especially now that we're hopping back into the variety space. So that could be really fun. I wish I could use Kappa and people writing text. That would be amazing. I'm well, thank you, Tom, other than a few things. Okay, well, I'm sorry about the few things. Can't complain, been majority ill as of late. Also big scam, I'm sorry to hear. Now having to be retired for health, so you know that's a vibe. Hashtag poor bitch. No, please, don't do this. How are you? How are the kiddies? I'm good, my friend. The kiddies are good. I actually do have some insane news to share with you all today as well, actually. For those of you that have been following me on my Instagram stories, I tend to do a bit of a daily walk with Winter, which actually isn't really daily, so I don't know why I call it that. But I woke up this morning and I rolled over and I was like, fuck, I woke up late. And then the second thing I did is I grabbed the phone, I went to my YouTube Studio app and I checked and I looked in and I was like, wow, whoa. Because there are 2 monetization stages on YouTube. And as you guys know, I have been chasing monetization on YouTube for the last 12 plus months, where I've been like kind of consistently posting at least once a month. But lately I've been getting up to like 3-4 posts, proper posts a month, which I am super happy about. And that hard work is paying off because we just hit the first monetization side of things and I applied for it today. So we should hear back hopefully by the end of the week, but if not, it'll be in the next week or 2. And that will be stage number 1, which is 3,000 watch hours, which is sheesh, let's fucking go. And then once we get to 4,000, that's where things really start to take off and I'll be able to get like ad revenue, etc., those sorts of things. And it will hopefully help kind of stabilize the income from the content creation thing and mean that I can do this actually properly full time, which would be amazing. So I just want to say thank you to everyone who has helped support me on that journey so far. Thank you to everyone who opens up the YouTube streaming tabs and at least leaves them on just for the watch hours, or everyone that interacts with all of the videos that I put out or the comments you put on, sharing it with your friends, family, etc. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. And I'll thank you in advance for continued support as well. Big, bountiful, beautiful Bunda boy selling Avon to other short people. It seems like you and Jess are really going at it for, you know, my least favorite name today. So you're winning so far. Well done. Can we help in any way, Jess? That is very adorable. Thank you for asking. Again, Dan, you know, we're here for you as a community. We've got the advice channel there if there's anything that's going on. Would you answer to Thomas Holt? Yes, I would. I'd honestly answer to Nicholas Holt at this point as well, so I'll take it. Keep me out of this. Okay, there are 2 Jesses, all right? I'm sorry. Though you're both wonderful, okay, but sometimes I will just say the word Jess, and you guys have to work out in context who I'm talking to, which is fun. What is your favorite phone? Omar Hamza, that is good. Who am I talking to, Omar or Hamza right now? Or is it actually both of you? I would say... favorite phone? I don't know. I don't really care too much for phones, to be honest with you. Like... I only really use my phone I was using it to film a fair bit of content, and honestly, I've been an iPhone user for a while, so I would probably go for an iPhone at this point just because I don't have a lot of information on the latest Samsung or other brands of phones. iPhone is what I'm most familiar with, so I'd probably say that. My 14 Pro has served me absolutely admirably. It has done incredibly well. I was going to go for the 15 Pro Max, but I was like, honestly, I don't think the benefit right now is worth it for me. So we'll see. Ask me like end of the year time. There might be a new iPhone that I go for. Who knows? I make no promises. I don't care about phones. He was waving around his 14 Pro. Yeah, no, I know. Okay. To be fair, like I do want a good phone, but for me, it's like, whether I got this or a 15 or a 15 Pro or a 15 Pro Max, or even just like, I don't know, a 14, for what I do with my phone right now, it doesn't, I don't know. Like I'm not like a proper short form content creator yet. I wish I was better at it, but I'm not. And this is like more than good enough. So I don't know. I don't have to hard focus on it or anything like that. Apple getting sued again too. By who? Wait, what? I didn't know this. Okay, bye. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Wait, Oompa, sorry. What did I do? What did I do to you? Oompa, no. Yo, Jote. Hello, hello. Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for joining us. That's the sweetie, but I could never ask. Noted down. How yeah. It's in the name, bruv. In the name, bruv? Wait, what did I do, JDM? What did I do? Right now I'm renting non-funds. No, don't be doing this, Jess. It's very cute that you've offered, but you don't have to. You did nothing. That was the Rick word. Okay, good. Thank you. Woo, you had me stressed for a minute, Oompa. I'm sweating here. I was like, what did I do? What did I do to offend the 3 a.m. star of the early gang redeem? Can't believe I've done this. Big scam from me. But Rick, where have you got to head out, my friend? The gun, this was the biggest tragedy in terms of emote changes. I don't know. For me, it's the frog. It's the frog from Facebook Messenger, because me and my friends growing up used to just post the frog emote to each other. Don't ask why. I don't even have context. We just did, and it was hilarious and really funny. But they changed it to a different frog, and it didn't hit the same. Like, it didn't hit right. There was something about the previous frog that made it look like it had like I don't know. It had this weird look of like existential dread on its face, which just brought joy to me for some reason. And yet it's done. It's gone now, and it's just sad. Going from working to not working due to health. No, of course, Dan. I completely understand, my friend. But it's really good to see you here. Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate that. All right, let's have a little look at this lawsuit. 3 ways Apple's monopoly. Okay, let's have a little look. Lawsuit could change the iPhone experience for fans. Okay, this is a long ass post. What is happening? What's the synopsis? Say hello, greeting. Want to differentiate it from the fledgling PC market. We're setting the Mac apart in confusing PC landscapes. Is it around hello? Is that it? Oh, I realized I didn't actually pull it up on screen. I'm just reading it myself because I'm a silly goose like that. Interesting. You know what I'll do? Let me leave that up on another tab. I'll read through the whole post at another point, my friend. But thank you for sharing, Lex. I appreciate that. I did not know about that, so I'll take a look. That'll be interesting. But Jote, how are you doing? Happy Tuesday, my friend. It is Tuesday, my friend. Yes, it is Tuesday. Love to see that. Hell yeah. God, Jess, what's going on here? Big bunda bitch boy who sells Avon to midgets that look like him on a good day. I'm sorry. I love that your next message was, sorry. Yeah, you should be. You should be. 100%. Goddamn. I'm going to start a petition for Apple to switch back to Lightning charger, because what do we do with all these useless chargers? Why do you want it to go back to Lightning, Winchester? Is it literally just the case of you don't want these old chargers to go to waste? But the thing is like, it's a good thing that they've gone to USB-C. It's a good thing because Lightning as a connector is an older technology. It doesn't allow for certain things that USB-C does go for. USB-C will be standardized across a vast majority of products, not just phones as well. So I would argue that USB-C is way better. I think sometimes these steps in technology are necessary, if that makes sense, for progression, right? So if we were just like, you know what, let's not update any of these technologies because we don't want people to waste their money on old cables or have to buy new ones, etc., that would just limit progress and development. So personally, I am happy it's gone to USB-C, even though I'm not even on the one with USB-C right now. I'm still using Lightning for most of my stuff right here. It's a good thing. No, I agree. I 100% agree. I gotta go, babies. Love you all. We love you too, Jess. Thank you for hopping in. I appreciate you. Have a good rest of your day, okay? Closing that sale. Let's go. How's everything been, Ton? Sorry, I didn't hear you earlier. My partner and my... No, that's all good, Dad. I was just saying it's good for me. I am doing fantastic. We are having a great time. We've gone back to our variety roots. So good for you. There is no more scheduled Apex. Obviously, if Apex gets redeemed, then we'll play Apex again. But I've gone back to variety. We are going to try and pursue growth as much as we can this year, especially. We are just reaching the first stages of monetization on YouTube after a long 12 months of grinding away, getting our channel up and running, which is good. So yeah, things are looking up right now, which you love to see. Thank you for asking though. I appreciate that. They're being sued for anti-competition practices. Wow, that's crazy. I would never have imagined they would do such a thing. For how they did the App Store and how they prevent interoperability. Isn't you talking about like closed off ecosystems, like Apple just not playing well with other devices, Lux? Is that what we're talking about? That's what it seems like, right? Apple invented the problem. Yeah, with Lightning, that's the thing. Is I don't know of any other technologies that use Lightning except iPhones and AirPods and iPads, I guess, depending on which one you went for. Right? If you ever said this to me in person, I'd punch you. Wait, to me? Oh, wow. That's fair. That's fair. I appreciate that. Pinky standing up for me. Love to see it. So much unnecessary tech waste. I agree. Apple refusing to adopt USB-C in favor of proprietary dongles and chargers should be the real lawsuit. Honestly, yeah, like obviously dongles and adapters are workarounds for an issue that it shouldn't have been an issue in the first place. Let's just go with that. My iPad is the USB-C and it's been a lifesaver. I can charge my phone on my iPad. Exactly, it's great. Like the one that I have, I've got an iPad Air, which I use every single week to write my D&D notes in. But yeah, I love it. It's great. I've had it a couple of years now. Never had an issue with it. Obviously, connectivity-wise with the USB-C is nice. It's so much better than having to use Lightning and use adapters and various different plugs, etc. USB-C standardization has been a blessing. It's been good. I appreciate it. Sorry I didn't like Apex, but always wanted to support you as I can. I know, Dan. I know. I appreciate that. Thank you. I know Apex A, you didn't really enjoy it. And I know it messed with you physiologically as well, which I apologize for. But we're putting it on the shelf for now. We're still going to make content on it. I'll still put out some YouTube videos here and there around updates. And if I've had a really good game offline with friends. Speaking of which, I wish I'd recorded our session the other day, Sweet and Mav. Honestly, like how much that would have made a great video. Like we had a really, really solid win. You, Mav, saying this game's easy when you have a team, and then immediately just getting absolutely fisted for the next 2 hours. Like, it would have been good, man. It would have been a good time. I should have done it. Goddamn. But that's what I want to start doing. I want to start actively recording offline sessions a lot more because I've been slacking on that side of things, and I want to make sure I get some good. I want to make sure I get a good amount of content recorded. And the nice thing about recording offline is like, obviously any music, redeems, overlays, I can just get rid of those so I can have some clean footage and clean audio channels going through, which is really nice. And one thing that's been the bane of my existence with turning streams into YouTube videos is whenever I'm in Discord with you lovely people, again, that's not the problem being in Discord. The problem is Twitch in terms of whenever I stream to Twitch, everything gets mushed into one audio source, whether that's the heist noises in the background, whether it's alerts or redeems going off, whether it's me talking, whether it's the game, whether it's you guys talking in the Discord, and trying to like normalize all those audio levels going through that I have no control over. Actually, it's so annoying. Whereas obviously recording offline, I can separate it all out. I can treat them all individually and it will be, that's what we're looking for. Love to see that. Never have to worry about bringing a cable with me usually now, since it's safe to assume that there will be a USB-C cord around, which is a fair assumption because most technologies nowadays, whether they be laptops, phones, power banks, etc., like they typically will have a USB-C connector. Like my Quest 2, USB-C, because it's a good set of technology, which you love to see. There's more e-waste associated with having lots of different chargers than just USB-C, so it's a worthwhile sacrifice. I completely agree. Like it's a big step in the right direction. And if you're worried about not necessarily monetization, like monetary waste, Winchester, obviously, in terms of recycling, reusing, you could always donate those cables or recycle those cables or send them away to be sorted, etc. To be worked into USB-C cables going forward, which would be nice, obviously. Feel free to record when we are playing. It's all fine by me. Thank you. I appreciate that. I will always say to whoever comes to play with me offline, whether it's Helldivers, Apex, etc., I will always say, hey, are you okay with me recording this? Or I just recorded that. I might make a video and before I put it live, I'll send it to you guys beforehand and be like, are you okay for me to upload this kind of thing? I'll let you guys know ahead of advance. I don't want to record you without consent. Obviously, that's just frustrating. I don't want to make it stressful. So yeah, if you ever join me while I'm playing a game, don't ever be worried that like you're just going to show up in a YouTube video unannounced. I will talk to you about it beforehand. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Speaking of heist, !heist space all, absolutely. And speaking of joining my games, Georgia, hello, my friend. How are you doing? Oh, happy Tuesday. How you been? How was the rest of your weekend? The reason I said that is because Georgia hopped into one of my Helldivers games the other day. I was playing with a couple of buddies of mine, a slot opened up and Georgia saw her opportunity and dove in from orbit to help us out, / steal our samples before the map finished, which is kind of hilarious. I was looking at the chat and Georgia just went, lol, thanks for the samples. Which is hilarious, bless. Yo, Alex, hi. Man, she says, sheesh, Jay. God damn, almost. I didn't quite knock my socks off, but it did got me a little bit. So you take some victory there, my friends. Take some victory. What else have I missed? I think we're good. They did it to themselves. Exactly, Just Elise. Exactly. But Jay, how are you, my friend? Thank you very much for joining us. She was helping save democracy. Exactly. Exactly. She was doing a good thing. And we actually got like a good amount of samples. I got 6 like super samples. I think we ended up with like 30 of the other samples as well. So it was a good mission in the end. It was damn good. We had a successful session. I tried to henna my hair today. It was a middling success. Henna, is that a thing, Pinky? I don't know if you can hear me right now, but hennaing hair? How does that work? Does it just dye the hair? I mean, it is literally a dye, right? I'm okay. How be you? I be good, my friends. How be... Oh, you already said. I was about to say, how be you again?
City was made,
I love that on the vertical streams. If anyone doesn't know, I'm streaming to YouTube right now horizontally, but also vertically. I'm giving the vertical streaming a go just to get comfortable with it. So for instance, if I want to stream to TikTok or something like that, when the time comes, I know how to do it and I can get it working, etc. But the Riz Redeem, I just checked and I'm like way out of frame. You can see like my nose popping in and that's about it. Sheesh, pixels, sheesh. Nothing so sexy. Riz, like a deep phlegm cough. Love the word phlegm. Who doesn't love the word phlegm? I'm well aware it's called phlegm, not phlegm, but phlegm's just way more fun to say. But hard to do it by yourself. It's a 2-man job. Noted. Okay, do you want to henna my hair? Would it work? I mean, depending on which henna we get, my hair's already pretty dark, to be fair, so I don't imagine it's going to do anything. It was so hard. I didn't have enough for all my hair, so I'm hoping it looks all right and blends with my natural color, as it's not a significant change, more of a tint of color, exactly. That's how I feel like it would be with me. I made the mistake of doing it solo. Find a buddy. Find a partner next time. Get somebody to do it with you. Again, not that I know what's going on. Why am I giving you advice? I'm just making shit up at this point. Tom gets thousands boy band frosted tips when? I'll get frosted tips. Pinky, you know what? You're my gatekeeper of monetization on various redeems. What's a reasonable sum, Pinky, to get frosted tips? Because I feel like you would hate it. Unless it was also combined with a mullet as well, in which case I don't think you'd mind too much. 69 subs for frosted tips? I don't know, because the thing is like, whilst that's hilarious, I have to live with the consequences of that. So, I don't know. Plus, like, I don't really have the hairstyle for frosted tips. It would all just be sitting down here. 420 subs. Yeah, Lax, that's fine. Yeah, to be fair, I can live with it for 420 subs. Frosted nips? No. What, just dye the hair around my nips? Pixels? Is that it? Frosted nips? That'd be kind of hilarious, actually. I rate that. But like frosted flakes on my nips? No, please. I don't think that's something that anybody wants, to be fair. Because I don't get actually, that's a lie. I do get my nips out on stream. Not frequently. The rare occasion where I do a hot tub stream, which was once, I did in fact get my nips out. Although that stream kept dying, so it technically counted as like 5 separate streams. So I think Twitch thinks I've done 5 hot tub streams in my lifetime, which I haven't. A big bowl of areolas in the morning. I've dyed bleached my hair like 10 times solo. Thought, how hard could it be? I mean, what is it a similar process of like, you get all the henna in your hands and like, don't know why I felt the need for the sound effects, but I did. You've been good though, Tom. I have, my friend. I have. It's been a while. How's the bulking going? I'm up to 92 kilos right now, so I'm losing some definition, but the size is starting to pack on a little bit. I'm feeling heavy. I'm feeling wide. So I suppose it's going successful. Although I have kind of broken myself. Both of my knees. I've had torn meniscus in the past. Menisci, I guess. And they're not doing so hot right now. I don't know if I have re-torn anything. I really hope not. Like I can still bodyweight squat. It just hurts, which is less than ideal. So yeah, my leg training has not been on point for the last like week and a half. I've just been doing nothing but rehab work on it essentially. Lush has pretty good hair dye, but it's called caca. And that's funny. Are you trying to tempt me to rub literal shit into my hair, Lux? Because It's going to have to be more than 420 subs, my friend. And I don't know if I'm allowed to legally upload that to any platforms. So maybe that's not something we should entertain. How about that? You got the header for lunch? Oh, you did. Lunch. Scoffing it down. No, please. From Lash. Noted. Understood. Stupid. Stupid. And it also didn't count because they weren't even seen. They were seen. There was absolutely nips on show. There's that one thing where I did the Ziz pose. The Z's pose. Nom, nom. Crunching down that highly toxic substance. Hate to see it. Well, you should show your nips now. I'm going to say no on that one, Chief. But what I have just seen on my other screen, which is kind of wild, is I think I talked to you guys about, again, we're talking to the stage of getting to monetization, looking at trying to do this more full time, which I end up talking about every single week. I'm sorry. But we're at 92 sub points right now, which is a solid, like it's a strong month for us. We've been going good. So I just want to say a big thank you to everyone who's contributed this month. Currently in the top 3 gifted subs, we've got Kano, we've got Blake, we've got your boy Banks. So thank you, especially to you 3, but obviously everybody who's contributed this month. Can I see a bigger list? I can. We've got Safe with 5, Kesha with 3, PJ with 3, Sweet with 2, and I think that's all 7 gifters as of this month. So thank you, my friends, for getting me very close to that 100 sub point goal. Because for those of you that don't know, Twitch changed their monetization points about a month or so ago, something like that, I think. Maybe it's a bit longer than a month ago. But essentially what it did is it means that people who aren't partners are now eligible to get a 60-40 split. So we're actually getting close. If I can get to 100 consistently for 3 months, I think it is, then I'm eligible for a 60-40 split instead of a 50-50 split, which is pretty lit. How many subs away are you? Well, it's 8 sub points. So that's either essentially, how does the sub points work? I think it's 1 sub point per tier 1 sub or resubscription or prime sub. Actually, does prime sub count? Maybe prime sub doesn't count. But it's 1 sub per point. And then if it's a tier 2 sub, I think it's worth 2 points or 3 points. And then if it's a tier 3 sub, it's worth 6 points. So for instance, Blake is a tier 3 sub, so contributes 6 sub points, which is bonkers. And then I swear somebody else gifted a tier 3 sub this month as well. I think it was Kano. So either way, thank you. I appreciate it. You guys have been helping me get closer and closer. It's exciting times. It's exciting times. Happy Tuesday, Thomas. Hello, Velosa. How we doing, Governor? Sorry. Why, whenever you come in, I lean into the British accent even more. Oh, it's not even a British accent. It's a fake British accent that I put on as a British man. I am not a scat queen. That is good to know, Lux. That wasn't something that I ever would have asked you, but I now have that information. Thank you. Appreciate it. Bro, you watched Bad Boys trailer? No. Should I have? If I search Bad Boys trailer, am I going to be put on some kind of list somewhere on Game Kicker? Is that safe? Should I be clicking on this? I don't know. It's currently pouring here. Jay, no, please. No, please. It's not been the best weather here the last few days. I've gotten soggy a couple days in the last week or so. And it's slightly starting to warm up. Like you can tell, I've got the windows closed and I'm starting to get a bit of a sheen to my forehead right now, which is a bit of a scam. Because it works. What do you mean? What, the fake British accent works? It does a little bit, I guess. I can lean it well because it's not too far from my base accent, right? Marvel 1943 Rise of Hydra trailer, which is more like a movie than a game. I did see little bits of that trailer, Game Kicker, but I didn't watch the full trailer. I just watched a tiny little snippet of it of Captain America and Black Panther having a little bit of a scrap or starting to get into a scrap. It looks very cool. I'll see about maybe getting that on stream. But speaking of stream games, there are a few that I want to pick up soon. I want to go ahead and get Dragon's Dogma 2. I know it's had like pretty mixed reviews. It's been pretty review bombed, but I do want to take a look at it because it does seem very cool. And obviously it's very relevant. So I'd love to be able to make a review and maybe ride a bit of that wave to help get us to the 4,000 watch hours for monetization. That'd be sick. Hells yeah. Oh, there's something else I wanted to talk to you guys about today. How many of you guys have a Steam Deck? Because I know it's not like the most common thing for people to have. And I don't know if anyone in the community has one. I know Pierre has one, but I don't know if anybody else has one. But I want one. I want to get a Steam Deck. I really do. Kahana Katsuna, welcome back. You do have a Steam Deck. You do. Okay, Game Kicker, tell me one. Dan has one as well. Okay, noted. Hit me with knowledge on them. How do you feel about them? Are they worth the investment? Do you think I should get one? Don't tell me no, because I want to get one. I'm really, really, really tempted. Me and a buddy of mine have been talking back and forth, and I'd very much like to get one. It's just obviously, it's quite an expense right now at a time where obviously I'm trying to teeter over that boundary of not needing to do part-time work. Obviously, I'm not actually that close yet, but obviously if I sink £600 on the 1 terabyte OLED version, then yeah, I'm gonna, it might take me a little bit longer to get to the full time. But I would love to get one. It looks so good. And I'm thinking as well, like, in terms of like, let's just call it a business expense, right? It would kind of make sense if I did get one, because going forward as a variety streamer, I feel like I'm finding my niche in being able to play a variety of different games and make reviews on a variety of different games. And I feel like if I have the option to be able to clock up game time in bed, in the other room with Pinky, doing some couch gaming while she plays some Fortnite or something, or watches a show that I don't really care too much for, it would be really nice to be able to have something small, portable, handheld, and powerful to be able to clock in those game hours and just enjoy. So I don't know, like, it's starting to make more and more sense to me the more I look into it, basically. You know what else is a scam? The angle of the camera to make you look more than 15 centimeters tall. I mean, if anything, this camera angle is making me look shorter, right? It's a downwards angle. Like, if I get back here into the middle of the room, like, oh, I can touch the ceiling without having to tiptoe. If I tiptoe, obviously, might work. But I feel like that camera angle doesn't make me look tall, man. I feel like it doesn't at all. I want best story games. I played almost all of them. You have any? I played a ton of story games, Game Kicker. Like, what's your favorite? What's your top 5? Because I've talked about this many times. Love The Witcher 3. I used to love the Mass Effect series. I played all of the Gears of War games growing up. I know that's not really like a story game. It is a story game, but it's a shooter, right? Last of Us 1 and 2, probably my favorite game series of all time. We played through all the Uncharted games on stream. We played through the God of War last 2 games on stream. Played through Red Dead on stream. I'm a sucker for a good RPG story-based game. Absolutely love it. 100%. 511 noted. Have you played any of the Forest franchise? I have, and I didn't like it. Honestly, it wasn't for me, Pixels. It just felt a bit aimless. Just felt, I don't know, like it didn't have enough substance to it. It didn't rope me in, to be honest with you. Duchess Joy, good to see you. Thank you for spreading joy over here, my friend. I appreciate it. Cleverly good. Steam Deck not worth it? Really, Game Kicker? What makes you say that? Get a gaming laptop? I don't know though. Like, I have my PC, and if I were to travel, I'd want something portable, and I wouldn't really care necessarily to have a laptop if I could get it all done on something handheld, if that makes more sense. My only thing about maybe wanting a laptop is being able to stream while I'm away. But if I could use Pinky's MacBook Air and you take a capture card and connect to the Steam Deck and play on the Steam Deck and chat and be on camera, then that would work. Like, I could totally do that with the Steam Deck, 100%. I know I could do that with a gaming laptop as well, to be fair, but A, it's quite a bit more expensive, and B, I would lose the portability, or the kind of portability that I'd want, Game Kicker. Like, I'd want to be able to play in bed, or play on the sofa, or play on the train. And I feel like if I bring a fucking laptop, it doesn't quite do those bits for me, honestly. I should get one so I stop rebuying games I own on Steam on my Switch. That's another thing, Lux, is I really want to use my Switch to play Hades in the other room, but I'd have to buy it again, and that's another 20 quid. And the game's, I don't know, I don't want to. I don't want to do it. I don't want to have to spend extra monkey. That being said, I would be paying like 500 quid for a Steam Deck, so... But I'd have my whole Steam library, and it would be sick. It would be really cool. You are washing dishes? No worries, Kahana Katsuna. Thank you for joining us back again. What's that a miss? Useful for automation if you need things at a button. Noted. I hadn't even thought about that, to be fair. Can you set up a few months saving goal for it? I could, 100%. And you could write it off in tax. That's what I'm looking at. Like, again, being transparent on how I'm trying to do things behind the scenes. I've been talking to an accountant recently because... I just need more help with the whole financial side of how I can make this a reality side of things. And obviously, if I'm just doing it by myself, trying to figure it all out by myself, that's a lot of time that I have to put in. And I'm not like a trained financial advisor or an accountant, so I don't know the best way to go about doing stuff, whereas obviously an accountant does. So I've been looking into an accountant recently. I've been signing on with one, and hopefully they can help me out with a bunch of stuff like that, essentially. Happy to help with that, Tom. Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. I know, but like, you're a busy individual. I know you're home at the moment as well, but like, if I would want to pay you to be able to do something like that, and I'd rather be able to just get an accountant on record that isn't like, that has no relationship with me, or at least personal relationship, if you know what I mean, Dan. Obviously, like, you are a valued member of the community, and I wouldn't want to mix work and business on that side of things. I think I'd much rather have it separated out, essentially. Think of a chunky Switch for Steam. I know, like, that excites me, honestly. Like, I'd love that. That'll be really cool. That'd be nice. Completely get it. Thank you. I appreciate that. That wasn't me being like, no, I don't want to work with you, Dan. That was like, I don't want to mix the two, essentially. I'm glad you took it the right way. That's the way I meant it. The first one was a lost cause, in my opinion. Yeah, I just didn't enjoy it. And then the second one came out, and I was like, I don't really care for it. Like, it never got me going. It wasn't exciting. Like, if I want to play a survival type game, then I'd play something else. But I'm not the biggest fan of survival games anyway. So yeah, it just didn't rope me in. But how are you, Joy? How are you? Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate you. We talked about aims rooms. We did, but I've forgotten what that means. So I'm going to Google it again because I'm very clever. And I know exactly what it means. Aims rooms. Fuck. Nothing happened. I'm not looking at your message, Lux. I'll figure it out on my own. I need to do this. Why is the internet stopped now? What the hell? What do you mean? There we go. Yep. Distortion. I'm with you now. It's not an Ames room. It's just my office. I just painted it nice. That's all. Steam Deck heats a lot, brother. I've heard that it does get hot, but I've heard the OLED version's cooling is much better. I've heard that the OLED version is like, if I'm going to get a Steam Deck today, I should get the OLED version from what I've discovered, just because the price difference isn't that huge, and the benefits that you get in terms of extra game time, better picture, realistically better processing speeds, as well as, did I mention battery life as well? I think that was the first thing I said, but from what I hear, it's a worthy upgrade, 100%. Like, if I had a LCD Steam Deck, it wouldn't necessarily be worth upgrading, but if I have nothing, I should go to the nicest one, essentially. The streamer I watched got a second Nintendo Switch for stream only, and she wrote it off. I need to do shit like that, because I'm just going to be completely real with you guys. Like, I have probably, like, this room, looking at everything in this room, it's probably like 10K. And I didn't write anything off, and I feel like I probably should have done. So that's the kind of thing that I'm talking to the accountants about, because I'm like, I do end up having to buy quite a lot of stuff to make this all work as well as it does, essentially. And being able to have an accountant to do that helps, essentially. You can do a refiling. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm looking at. Your room looks awesome. Thank you. I appreciate it. So good calling the accountant. Exactly, because I have no idea how to do that, Lux. So that's why I'm looking into getting some professional help with it, essentially. I just need professional help in general, but accountancy as well, 100%. What else were we talking about the Steam Deck? Who else had one? Lux, you said you had one. Dan said you had one. GameKicker had one. Does anybody else have a Steam Deck? And what are your thoughts on it? Battery life and the heating, exactly. But like I said, I think the OLED one is much better now. Play it when going on a road trip. Set up a savings goal. I absolutely do want to do that, Lux. That would be amazing. Especially, obviously, if we get to that 100 sub points a month and I get the 60-40 split, that 60-40 split will start adding up real quick, which is really nice. Doing good. Good, Joy. Good, I'm glad. How was your weekend? What did you get up to? I loved Binary Domain, Last of Us series, God of War, GTA, Red Dead, Spider-Man, all good stuff. All good stuff. DMC series, do I know what that is, Game Kicker? Uncharted as well, I enjoyed a lot. Prince of Persia, I played a lot when I was a kid, much younger, but I haven't played any Prince of Persia games in a long time, honestly. So I don't even know what the new one's about. It seems very platformery, and I'm not the biggest fan of platformers personally. Tomb Raider and Resident Evil series, I've only played 7 and 8. Oh, Devil May Cry. There we go. There we go. Noted. Haven't played Devil May Cry either. Should have waited for the OLED version of the Steam Deck. To be fair, Game Kicker is like, from what I've been reading into it, because I've been doing an obsessive amount of research on the Steam Deck recently. From what I've seen is that when the LCD Steam Deck was released, Valve put out a statement that made it sound as though they wouldn't put out another one for a long time, or they wouldn't be able to physically put out a new one for a long time. And then they did, like, less than a year later, or about a year later or something like that. Actually, no, sorry. It was within 2 years. Fuck it. Maybe my research is not as obsessive as I thought it was. I can't remember the dates, but they put out one much sooner than people were expecting them to, essentially. So it's not your fault. You didn't really know they were going to put out another one, but from what I hear, OLED do be worth 100%. Play Prototype. It will be worth it. Prototype. Have I heard of Proto? That's not how I spell prototype. Prototype. Why am I on IKEA Calby countertop? Prototype. Game? Is there more to it than just Prototype? Oh, I think I have played Prototype. Like a really long time ago. It's like a 2009. Yeah, I did play Prototype. Prototype was cool. I enjoyed that a lot. Yeah, it was really fun. 100%. Whew. Good call on the accountant. Love to see that. Love to see. I'm glad somebody else can't spell as well. Why am I roasting you, Lux? You're way smarter than I am. Where did we end up on the crisps talk? I don't actually know. Like, I don't think anything got zeroed down. A lot of people liked barbecue. A lot of people were honestly just default with the ready salted, which I respect, honestly. You can roast me anytime. Wow. Wow, noted. Very subtle, Lux. Very subtle indeed, my friend. But what I do want to do is I promised Pixels that I was going to take a look at this video real quick. So let me go ahead and do that before I take a really short break. Go cool myself off because I'm overheating right now. And get ready for some Bioshock. Because hopefully we can finish it today. And I want to jump into it because I want to make sure it's definitely completed today. If we complete it early, then we will absolutely go ahead and do some Hades on stream. Because I've been really enjoying Hades lately and I want to play some more. I still haven't completed it. I'm hoping maybe we can do it today. So who knows? Pixels, here we go, man. Shinkansen 0? Let's have a little look. What is this likely to look like? Oh, looks good. Like visually. Got good lighting. Ooh. Ooh. I see one person on that train. Is this going to be a jump scare? Don't be a jump scare. What was that? Oh. I don't like it. Apparently, Irvin. I don't know anything about it, though. Mesh don't stream. I don't do mesh. Don't do mesh. Not allowed to see my nips. Unless I'm in a hot tub. Oh, I didn't like that. Didn't somebody just appear right next to him? Oh, don't tell me this is like an Exit 8 kind of thing where it's like a bit of an infinite loop until you figure it out. The game is not scary. I played it. Not scary at all. Well, it might not have been scary for you, but maybe it's scary for me. Yeah, this feels like an infinite loop. Was it 7 before? Or did it change? Gonna look at that guy? It's the same guy. Oh, I don't like the ambient noise whatsoever. Have you played it, Irvin? Saw an ad on Steam. I would definitely not play it myself. Yeah, okay. It might not be a horror in the traditional sense of like jump scares, getting chased by big monsters, haunted houses kind of thing. Might not be a horror in the traditional sense, but psychologically, anything where you're caught in a like a time loop or a temporal loop, freaks me out, man. I don't like it. So that's why something like Exit 8, I did get recommended Exit 8 when it was kind of popular, but I was obviously too busy on the Apex hype train, so we didn't actually play it in the end. It is psychological. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that messes me up. Messes me up. Like, I'd much rather get jump scared than have my brain fried. You played Binary Domain? No, I don't think so. Let me have a little look. How do I spell that? Binary Domain? I don't think I've ever heard of Binary Domain. It is 2012. No, I've never even seen Binary Domain. So this is completely new to me. But ratings wise, 2,800 reviews on Steam, 9 out of 10. Looks solidly rated. It just looks a little like, what, 12 years old at that point? Yo, Dylan. Hello, Winter in chat. Hello, Dylan. How are you, my friend? Congratulations on the journey so far. If you could help me not sweat anymore, that would be great. But God damn. Thank you for sharing as well. Again, for those of you that don't know, we do have a fitness, like a health gym channel in the Discord as well. If you're not already part of the Discord, there's a link to the Discord and all of our other socials as well. And in that channel, obviously, if you're on a fitness journey or anything like that, if you're like me, you're trying to grow, or you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to run a marathon, etc., feel free to share your progress and your journey in there as well. I love seeing all facets of health and fitness and that sort of thing. It's really, really cool. So thank you for sharing, Elliot Dylan. I appreciate that. And congratulations. Hell yeah. And Jen, sheesh, let's get the motherfucking heist going. Let's go. Thank you. Walking past a row of seats where nothing was there the first few times, and suddenly there's a little girl in a white dress staring at you with the white eyes and no pupils and jumping. I'm good, actually, Irvin. Just the casual stuff. Yeah, just the average train journey in the United Kingdom. 100%. That's definitely how, it works living in London, going on the tube all the time. That sounds horrible, Irvin. I don't want that at all, thanks. No, please. But how was your weekend, Jen? What did you get up to, my friend? Hopefully you had a vibey one. Hopefully you had a nice, relaxing weekend after what I'm sure was a very arduous week of work, my friend. Sheesh. Alex with 47,000. Although, I don't think that puts you in the top 10, Alex, but we do have a mutual friend that is well over 1 million points at this point, and I don't think there's any way you could possibly get knocked out of the top 10. So I don't know. Let's see if your boy Sweet Dip is feeling generous. Who knows? Who knows? And Sweet, if you are here, my friend, what are you up to right now? What you doing now? He knows a guy. He's got the plug. He's got the connect, man. So do you think it would be something you would try, or will you be staying clear of it? I'm down to play games like that. Again, Pixels, not because I like them, not because they are enjoyable, not because, I have a great experience with them, not because I sleep well afterwards, but because you guys enjoy watching me absolutely shit my pants. And, I'm here to inherently entertain you guys. So yeah, I guess I'm down to play. Hit me up. Let's go. Similarly, I know there is a redeemer game redeem going on, but if anyone ever does want to gift me a copy of a game like that because they want to see me try it out or play it for a session, I'm happy to do that sort of thing as well. You don't have to explicitly save up, what is it, 25,000 chilies if you want to save that for something else. If you rather gift the game itself, if it's cheap, then you could do that and I'll take a look at it. 100%. Brother, got a game for you, Sunset Overdrive. Why am I sweating so much? Overdrive. Let's have a little look. I'm literally dripping. Can you see this? Have I seen this? 2014. Also 9 out of 10. What I'll say is, Game Kicker, we have a suggestions channel in the Discord. If you're okay with it, rather than posting the suggestions in the chat right now, if you can put them in the suggestions channel at the top of the list in the Discord, that would be way more helpful, because obviously I can go grab those at a later date instead of trying to remember them all now, because I can promise you in the next 5 minutes I'll have forgotten the name 100%. I remember Prototype and Shinkansen. I think that's what it is. Shinkansen. There we go. Found it. Oh my god, that's bright. That's my reading for later, courtesy of Lux on the Apple lawsuit. Let's go. I'll send it to you. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Hey, Jen, how was you? Shit your pants in shorts. I mean, okay. You understand what I mean when I say pants, right? I don't mean my pants, my trousers. I don't mean my trousers, because that's what they are. They're trousers. Pants are your underwear. That's what I'm saying. Shit my underwear. How about that? Good. Just clarifying. Just clarifying, okay? Pants are pants. Yeah, and they're the things you wear under your garments, your trousers. The shitting in anything not pants is bad. Okay, so are you saying shitting whilst wearing anything is bad? Because I would also agree. That's not the ideal place to shit, honestly. Less fabric to contain. Ideally, you don't want any fabric to contain the shit. That's the thing, right? You shit in the toilet or somewhere else that isn't your own pants. That's the plan, no? Goddamn. Underpants are underwear. Yeah. Who coined the term underpants? Because I feel like that's a very American thing, because that would mean under your pants, right? Whereas in the UK, it would be our underwear, or it would just be our pants, right? Or boxers, or briefs, or whatever you want to call it. We've had this discussion before. Briefs, I'm sorry, it's wrong. Come at me. Stop getting wet on screen, Tom. Irvin, I make no promises. And you know that was the case when you made the comment, so it seems like a moot point, my friend. I've seen it getting good reviews, though. If you wanted might grow you up a bit, especially on TikTok. Been getting like 300 plus views. Noted. Okay, I'll see. Pixels, I'll see. Because what I'll say is I would be definitely down to try some more like one stream games. At the moment, obviously, I'm just battling through the Bioshock series. Like I want to get through that because I'd love to be able to put like a review together of the 3 games. Maybe like a slightly longer video looking through all 3 games, just seeing how they hold up, if I enjoyed the story, the mechanics, etc. Whether I'd recommend giving it a go if you've never tried it before, or revisiting if you played a long time ago. That's something that's on the agenda as well. I've got a few videos kind of scheduled and planned, but the Hades video going out today is the only one that's like ready. Like nothing else is, I haven't even written the script for the other ones yet. Listen, fellas, dude wipes, Cottonville, hang on, sorry. Listen, fellas, dude wipes, Cottonville flushable wipes, or Charmin wet wipes are your best friend. I mean, are we talking specifically in terms of shitting your pants, Dylan? Are we still on the shitting yourself conversation right now? Because if so, yeah, it would be helpful. But what's more helpful is not shitting your pants. That would be the next one. Or a bidet. Bidet to you, my friend. Absolutely, 100%. I'd love one, but we haven't got the plumbing set up for it yet. I'd like to do it, though. I'd like to. Unless you have a stomach bug. Because then you can't really control where and when the shit goes. To an extent, like I feel like normally, even if you have explosive diarrhea, let's not beat around the bush, Jen. All right, if you are gonna absolutely right, if that's gonna happen, then normally you get a bit of a warning, like a little bit of a warning. Like it's very rare that you'd be sitting there and without moving your body whatsoever, just floods, right? Tom, I legit shit my pants the other week when I was sick. Had no warning. No warning whatsoever. No grumbles, no rumbles, no nothing. Just straight rusty shotgun water. Was vomiting in the sink. Okay, wait. So sorry, you were mid-vomit. Okay, to be fair, that would be a time that makes a lot of sense. Is this what you were hearing, Jen, while it was happening? If you were vomiting in the sink at the same time, that's fair enough, all right? I feel like your ability to have the warning was masked by the fact that you were big vom, right? Whereas if you were sitting on the sofa feeling a bit sorry for yourself, understandably so, right? And just watching a show or something, then you'd get the warning, be like, oh no, my time has come. I must leave, right? You'd get that. But because you're, we were, then you're not going to notice what's coming out the other end, right? Surely. That's fair. You know what, Jen? I'm sorry that happened to you. That sounds like a really shit time. Sorry. Thought I'd just start seeing myself out. And I was like, wait, where am I going? I'll come back. Really was a shit time. Makes sense. See you, brother. Gonna play OG story game. Take care, Game Kicker. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you, my friend. Let's go. Councilor Tom. Hey! Whoa. I think that's homophobia. What, saying somebody had a shit time because they shit themselves? Don't you do this to me. Don't you do this to me. With your bro, yo, enjoy, my friend. Say hello to the bro for me. Not that I think they know who I am, but if they don't know who I am, you should let them know who I am and they can come hang out too. That'd be great. The worst feeling is after giving blood when you have to eat the iron tablets. Alex, okay. I've never given blood. The NHS has routinely rung me up to steal my blood, but I won't let them have it. Okay, first of all, at the moment, the reason why I'm not doing it is just because I'm busy and I CBA to schedule it, honestly. But in the past, when they first called me up to be like, brother, may I have your blood, please? I said, I'll call you back. And I never did because I was looking it up and I was like, hey, I'm trying to gain muscle mass right now. I'm in a recovery period and I want to make some gains after having lost a bunch of gains. And I was like, does giving blood affect the ability to make gains? And Google said yes. And I was like, you know what? That's good enough for me. You can't have my blood. But nowadays, I'm a bit like, it's kind of a bit of a dick move to maybe not give away my blood. I'm not scared of needles or anything like that. I have plenty of blood. I'm a healthy individual otherwise. Probably should give some blood. I've just never gotten around to do it, Alex. So I've never had to eat the rusty pills, unfortunately. Or fortunately, because it sounds like a shit experience. And not in the same way that Jen had a shit experience. Do you know what I mean? Oh no, I've only had that happen when I'm having the toilet time throughout. No, okay. I've also been expelling at both ends before, Jen. It's an eye-opening experience, honestly. It kind of changes your life because like you will never ever feel such emptiness, right? Not just like psychologically, but just knowing what has left you so like instantaneously. It's a lot to process, and it really changes the way you look at life. I was quite young. I was maybe, I want to say like 14 maybe. And I went to Center Parcs, like a holiday camp with a couple of family members. And on the last night, I woke up. I was like, oh, I don't feel good. I went to lay on the bathroom floor and I was like, having about, I'm going to not gag because I'm pretty sure if Jess, BigWynter Jess is listening in the background, she's going to freak out. But I was vomiting. I was vomiting into the toilet. And then I went back to sleep on the floor. I was vomiting in the toilet, having a terrible time. And then I was like, oh no, I just might shit myself as well. So preemptively, hello, Dad. I was like, hey, why don't I just sit on the toilet and let's just weather this storm? So I did. And whilst I was there, I was like, okay, I'm glad I did because I'm in the right place right now. I then also needed to vomit. And similarly to you, Jen, sorry, hi. I can't eat it right now. I'll eat it in a minute. A level drink. You're very cute. You're very cute. Talking about the time I shit myself and vomited at the same time. You listening? A sense fucks, yeah. It wasn't good. It's quite funny though. No, it's not funny? Okay. Finky doesn't like the idea of me shitting myself and vomiting at the same time. Sorry? I wasn't going to tell them that. Okay. You could tell them that if you want to. I feel like it's your story to tell. Maybe not. Okay. But yeah, I just had a bad time. Kambango, good to see you. You have joined us at a time where I worryingly am talking about the time I was vomiting and violently shitting myself at the same time. One of my top 10 worst experiences, can confirm. I've been here. Okay, good. Just checking. I just wanted to make sure you're like, hey, oh God. I just leave instantly. Wanted to give you a heads up of what was happening right now. But good to see you, Kampanko. Thank you very much for joining us. Jeez, what the fuck, man? Okay. Your boy is doing bits right now. Beautiful. Mav, thank you for the 5 gifted to Maddie, how do I say that one? Al Capode, Chief Girl, Jenny Galaxy, and Sierra for the 5 people. Thank you so much, Mav. I appreciate that. That gets us to almost, okay, not too far off of the full Dragon's Dogma fund, but also gets us to 97 sub points for the month. If we can get to over 100 this month, that will be the first month since the new Twitch regulations where we're actually going to start qualifying for the Twitch Plus program on the creator side of things. So thank you, Mav. I appreciate that. That's incredibly kind. You absolute legend. Let's fucking go. Try to move us closer to that goal, my friend. I appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. What a nice guy, right? He's got the fridge full, had a lovely day with the mother, and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna send some love my boy's way. Appreciate it. Thank you. Hell yeah, let's go. Had something about rust pills and giving blood messing with gains. Yeah, that too. So it's not the rust pills that were messing with the gains. It was the fact that if I was to give my blood away, it would take a couple of weeks for that to be fully replenished, in which case my output at the gym would be slightly diminished. And I was like, can't be having that. I gotta go hard or go home, and I don't want to go home. So we went hard instead. Nicer than that BigWynter guy. What, is this because I won't give my blood, Fida? Do you give your blood? You were talking about scary needles earlier. Okay. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I can't give blood. I have the rarest blood. Can't have my gay blood. That still blows my mind, Lux. Honestly, like, what the fuck? I remember when Blake told me about that for the first time and I was like, really? What the fuck? Don't worry, I'll be at a stream. You play Mortal Kombat. I played some Mortal Kombat. Never been like a Mortal Kombat enjoyer. Let's just call it that. I've said this a few times, Game Kicker. Never been the biggest fan of fighting games, but I would be down to play through like a Mortal Kombat campaign sort of thing at some point. That could be fun. And I might like be able to make a video about my experience with a fighting game, despite never really enjoying fighting games. And maybe that's the one that, you know, changes me. Who knows? Shitting through a keyhole, love that for you. Jesus. This pill will make you not shit for a week, then shoot it all out at once like a brown waterfall. I like to use the word rusty water, Alex. That's pretty accurate, honestly. They've actually changed the rules on that last I heard. Wait, they did? In what way? Have I just scammed Dr. Poopy out of 5 subs? Please tell me I haven't. What? I swear they didn't. Is there, what is it, 60-40 split for Twitch? Did they up the requirements or change it? Streamers who maintain 100 plus points for 3 consecutive months will qualify for 60-40 on paid and gift subscriptions, but not Prime subs. That's the one. That's it. It's unique subs, yes. We are allowing affiliates to qualify. Yeah, that's last I heard. Gifted subs don't count. Are you sure? Or are you saying that the sub points ticks up, but it has to be paid for subs? Or is that how it works? Oh. Oh, I'm with you now, Jess. I'm with you. Sorry. I'm with you now. Okay, never mind. Sorry. That makes more sense. I'm with you. I was fucking losing it. I was like, what the fuck? Really? Since when? Because I thought for a minute, 100 points to 60-40, 350 is 70-30. Yes. I believe Prime subs don't count towards the point. They don't, unfortunately. Although, what I'll say is, like, obviously, if you have a Prime sub, you don't have to give it to me, but obviously, I would appreciate it. It does count towards my revenue, even if it doesn't count towards the sub points, right? And actually, I get a better split on Prime subs than I do any other sub. So if you have a Prime sub and you are looking to contribute, I'm just saying, right? But you could send that to any creator of your choice. It doesn't have to be me, right? But yeah, it's just Prime subs is such a weird little, not loophole, but it's such an interesting like point on Twitch. Because obviously you got things like Twitch Turbo. So if you go through the ads on Twitch Turbo, you don't have to watch the ads, but it contributes to the streamer's ad revenue. You've got Prime subs, which is a free sub, which gives the streamer more money per sub than even a 60-40 split would. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's weird. What if we want to give DOMs? Then feel free. Explain. How would that work in this context, Lux? Do tell. I have Turbo. I love it. I'm very tempted, Jen. I'm very tempted because I have... Not really sure why. It's just when I started the BigWynter channel, when I started posting, I was like, I'm going to get YouTube Premium. And I do get good use out of it, to be fair. I watch a fair bit of YouTube whenever I can, just to learn things, tutorials, etc., or just enjoying a bit of content here and there while I'm eating or something by myself. But I don't know. I'm like, if you are somebody that's on Twitch all the time, the thing is, Jen, is like, I don't get to watch a lot of streams, so I don't know if I'd get the full benefit of it. There are obviously there are a ton of... You know what? I'm gonna slow down. I'm gonna go backwards just a little bit. There used to be a ton of people that I used to subscribe to. So obviously various streamer friends, various people that I used to watch. I had a long list of subs, but ever since I started trying to go full time, and the fact that I couldn't engage with a lot of those streamers or drifted apart from a lot of those streamers, or a lot of those streamers stopped streaming, I had to go through and cut that list massively, right? So there's only a small handful of people that I'm actually still subbed to nowadays, which I'm a little sad about. I'd love to be able to support more if I could. But Twitch Turbo would be a way to do that. So I'm on the fence, Jen. I'm on the fence. I don't know. Like I want to be able to support as much as I can, but obviously I'm trying to keep my finances as low as I can so I could do this full time. That's the plan. Also, I feel like I'm well behind on chat. I'm looking at the wrong chat right now because I'm so far back. Tell the kitties happy birthday for me. Jen says, happy birthday, kitties, and hello, Pinky. There we go. I'm sure she heard that. I'm sure she did. She must have. Hot damn. Greetings from your small brother. Let's go. Let's go. Love to see that. All right, I'm scrolling back through. I think we are pretty much up to date now. Let's have a little look. Sorry to the people that are dying of blood loss. We have gains to acquire. Yeah. When you phrase it like that, doesn't make me feel great. However, it's fair. It's a fair point. Yeah. I saw this question the other day. Okay, you know what? I've gone well over on the chat session today, but fuck it, we don't care. I'm enjoying myself, and hopefully you guys are too. I'm going to put a poll up. Would you? How big of a poll can I make? Would you go to jail for 1 year? I saw this the other day. To save a life. Yes. No. I'm going to put it on 5 minutes. So to explain the context for this one, there is a poll running right now. And the poll is, would you spend a year in prison a year in prison to save a random person somewhere. It could be anyone, literally anyone that would die otherwise. By you going to prison, that life gets saved. Would you do it? I thought you were going to do the jail or Rubik's Cube. Wait, the jail or Rubik's Cube? What do you mean? What do you mean? What, if I can't solve a Rubik's Cube, I have to go to jail? What kind of jail? Not horny jail, like actual jail. And whose life? I don't know. Could be a family member, could be a friend, could be a random person on a different continent that you don't give a fuck about. Could be Donald Trump. I don't know. It's random. That's kind of the point. Who knows? Now, sorry, let me see. I feel bad for not getting emotes, etc. Oh, you don't get emotes for Turbo? Ah, that's fair. You're always lurking at someone's stream while you're at work. Exactly. Jail in Norway ain't that bad. Can study for a year in there and hay free food. That's actually fair. That's fair. Yeah, random person. Just, it's the knowledge that by not going to prison, that person's life is ending. You wouldn't? Okay. Vote in the poll, Jen. Vote in the poll. Gotta see. I'm intrigued. I want to know if I'm in the minority or not. Jails here are terrible, so nope. Yeah, in a lot of Scandinavian countries, from what I hear, jail ain't that bad. It's free accommodation, and it's actually kind of nice. Jail in America, yeah, also no. Like, what, privatized jailing system or correctional facility system? What the fuck, man? What? Why are people making money out of people going to jail? That ain't how it's supposed to work, governor. Come on. Slavery on crack. Yeah. Yeah, what the fuck? So there was a question that said, would you rather spend 1 year in jail or be in jail and you get out when you solve a Rubik's Cube? Then the Rubik's Cube. I reckon I could solve a Rubik's Cube in less than a year, right? Or can some people, is it like, I've never solved a Rubik's Cube actually. This is me really overestimating my capabilities here. America is built on capitalism. Yeah. Too right, my friend. Not saying that's a good thing. Sorry, that made it sound like I'm all for it. That wasn't what I was going for. I'm all for capitalism in Helldivers too, with democracy in that. But in the real world, it's not always ideal. Let's be honest. God, what else did I miss? Think we're good. Do you really want me to explain? No, you're good. You're chilling. Don't even worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I think I know what you're talking about. If it was the only thing I was doing, maybe. Prison industrial complex, why? Just why? Rather, that Rubik's Cube is going to tear up my mental health. I don't know which one I'll choose. I would rather destroy my mental well-being trying to solve a Rubik's Cube than actually have to serve a year's jail sentence, whether it's in Norway or not. Helldivers 2, let's go. Sheesh. Goddamn. For Super Earth. I want to make more Helldivers videos. Pinky kind of sparked that idea more in my head the other day. How can I join your channel? I want to join your channel. Wait, what do you mean, Game Kicker? Sorry. There's a link to all of the socials in the chat for you right now, I'm pretty sure. It should be popping up. Oh, maybe it's not popping up in that one. Okay. It's not popping up in there either. Cool. All right, let me manually put... You've got the Discord link already, right? I don't know which channel you're looking for, but on YouTube, there is a link to the Discord, and there is a link to everything else as well. Damn, I think it's because I've got 2 different YouTube chats open right now. StreamerBot is confused about where that should be going. So there we go. Now we know. Now we know. If when you need someone to play Helldivers 2 with, would be happy to. Lux, again, the best place to do that is in the Discord. We have a Helldivers 2 role if you don't know about it already. Could I add you on Steam? 100%. Yeah, absolutely. My Steam should be linked to my Discord profile. So just feel free to add me in there. Just let me know what your name is, because I sometimes get added by people and they don't tell me who they are. And I'm like, who the fuck is I Eat Cummies? I don't know who that is, but they're on my friends list and they make me laugh every time. That being said, maybe if your name is that good, maybe I'll accept it. Maybe I'll accept it without knowing who it is. Oh, heck. What do you mean? Is that you all along? I honestly just don't think a year is that long. It's not really. Like, I've been fully focusing on YouTube for a year. Like a whole year. A whole last year. And I'm now at the point where I'm reaching the first bit of monetization. So, is that actually... Lux, is that actually you? There's no fucking way. Because that person's been on my friends list for years. I mean, my name is this. Wait, are you serious? Okay, there is a Valorant video on my YouTube channel, and in that, I'm talking about my hours in CSGO, and I'm talking about an individual that keeps popping up on my friends list, who I have added. Oh, okay. I thought we'd accidentally known each other for years. You just blew my mind, and it's been unblown subsequently. And I know it's different based on country, as I said. Food, accommodation, education, you You can even become an engineer in jail here, which is pretty sick. That is pretty sick. So I don't mind. But for reference, does this go on my resume? I would say yes. Yes. All implications of going into the legal system would be on the resume. Let's just go with that. Well, cool. Let's have a little look at the poll results. What was it? We had 8 votes. Okay. So not like a super big consensus to take from. Would you go to jail for a year to save one's life? No was the majority of people. A couple of people said yes. Who said yes? I got to know, but I would have voted no, honestly, to be honest with you, because I think maybe I have a slightly strange belief. Also, Long Kitty, what are you doing, Panko? Long Kitty on the floor, bless her. I would say that, you know, the classic, would you pull the lever to save one life if it meant that it was good? Oh, actually, shit, no, wrong way around. Would you pull a lever to save 3 people's life if it meant you actively killed someone else? And I'd just be like, no, I wouldn't touch the lever. I'm not getting fucking involved. What do you mean? Why are they on the train track? Okay, I'm not responsible for these lives. Somebody's tied them up. Somebody's tried to get some of these people killed. That's attempted murder, and I'm not getting involved. So no, I'm not touching the fucking lever. I'm leaving. I ain't staying here. Say my business. Peace. I'm out. Would do it except for the resume implications. Really interesting. I guess, like, for me, maybe I'm in a bit of a niche situation, because obviously when we get to the point that I can do this full time, don't suppose it matters if I've been in jail for a year. Not that I have. I haven't been in jail for a year. Let me just preface that one. But it wouldn't really matter because I'd be my own boss. It would, I guess maybe it would have implications on sponsorship opportunities, or if I was working with other companies and they were like, okay, we don't want to work with you because you have a criminal record, regardless of whether it was to save somebody's life. I guess what would it say on the resume though? Has been in jail for 1 year. Ask for more info. So yeah, this guy BigWynter asked me, would I stay in jail for a year to save someone's life? And I said yes, so I stayed in jail for a year. That would probably mean that they would not hire you, not because you went to prison, but because you believed me. and you did it. They're like, I can't have somebody this gullible working here. I can't do this. Then I'm on the fence, because that might be a problem, as I have to be security cleared. I said yes, but it's just a different school in my mind. To the people who said yes, may God bless you in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. Yeah. For the 3 people that voted yes, you're better than me. You are, 100%. Save 3 people or baby, is it not? I think that's one of them. I think there's multiple drawings out there to give you a visual implication. But yeah, I just not touch it. I'm not having anyone's death be on my conscience, whether or not I did the right thing or not. I'm not getting involved. If somebody's going to barrel a train towards 3 people that they've tied up on the track, that's on the person that's tied them up on the track. I'm sorry, but no. I missed the poll, so I don't know if there are conditions, but I guess it depends on whose life I'm saving. That was the condition, Oompa. You don't know. It is a random person's life. You have absolutely no idea who it is. Just a random person somewhere in the world, exactly. That security clearance is going to be a pain in the ass, especially in your line of work as well. I mean, in the work you're going to do or the work you do right now, Alex? I'm already Black in America. Jail is the nail in the coffin. Fair as well. Fair as well. I'll never get hired. Understood. Plot twist. It is your own life. It could be, Oompa. Okay, fine. New question. Die or a year in jail? I feel like most people would probably choose the year in jail, right? I imagine. BigWynter? Sheesh, Gomishi. Good to see you. Die easy? Wow. Okay. Did there have to be any other requirements, or was just die the only option you were going to pick? Hopefully not. I pray. Got a summer internship at SAB, which is mostly military airplanes and stuff. That is sick, Alex. When did that happen? I didn't know about this until now. Or maybe you told me and I forgot, in which case I'm very sorry. You have to leave for work now. No big hug. Go put on your BigWynter scrunchie. Yeah. BigWynter scrunchie. Are these for sale? You made it? Yeah. Wow. I mean, we do have a merch store. There's just no scrunchies on there right now, which is a bit of a scam, unfortunately. Yeah, you want to do that? Okay, can I get a show of BigWyn highs? Who wants Pinky to make and mail a BigWyn scrunchie to them? Because apparently she'll do it. Sure. No, I'm just intrigued right now. That's the thing. Apparently she'll do it. Okay, noted. Big win, Scrunchy. Big win. Pog. Indeed. Call me she. Let's go. Socks on if I'm sick. Socks on every other time. Interesting. Okay, so you got requirements for it. I've only ever worn socks in bed when I've been extremely, extremely cold. But that shouldn't have been the question of the day because I changed it. What did I change it to? That's the real question. But I should be working over on YouTube, I hope. So let me check. If I do question of the day over here, does it pop up? No. What, in bed?
Yeah. Tonight. Yeah, you were.
No. No, I've never worn socks in bed. Never worn socks in bed. No. 100%. Fuck that. And about it. It wasn't to bed. I just remember what the context was. Got him. Cool. This is what the question of the day was meant to be, which is going to be this one. It was meant to be, what is the most interesting place you've ever visited and what made it memorable? That's what the question of the day was supposed to be, but the sock one stands for those of you that missed it the other day as well. Hot damn. No clue what the fuck a scrunchie is, nor what it's used for. It's like a hair tie type thing for people with long hair. That's the plan. That's the plan. Iceland. Okay. That's the first part of the question, which you love to see. Thank you, Lux. Is there a follow-up? What made it so memorable? What was it? Was it just incredibly large, bear-looking men? Who knows? Laughers, love you. Bye. Pinky go to work now. She's sad. Japan. Trauma. Noted. Noted. Okay. I hadn't thought about the context of what memorable could mean to people. So noted. Okay, Dr. Poopy. First of all, I'm sorry, because I've heard that Japan has been wonderful for a lot of people. I'm sorry that has not been your experience. What I'm going to do, fun story. I tore my right rotator cuff quickly escaping off the top of a glacial mountain in a blizzard on a snowmobile, but it was rad. Okay, to be fair, that sounds like something straight out of a movie, to be fair. And why can't I stop fucking sweating, man? Maybe it's the fact that I'm standing. My body's just like running hot because I'm standing up right now. I need to go sit down. And fuck off, it wasn't all about burly men. It was just majorly about them. Understood. Hopefully, God willing, it will happen this summer. Remaining to visit my online best friend, Dylan. Yo, let's go. Best of luck. I do hope it goes well. Love to see that. It's mostly, there we go. But not everything, understood. Just 98%. Cool. And the other 1% was the snowmobile riding around the mountains. That sounds pretty sick. But, friends, let me take a very quick break. I'm going to go ahead and get a few things sorted. I'm going to go ahead and get Bioshock up and running. Hopefully it doesn't fucking break everything like it has done the last couple of streams, because that's genuinely really been upsetting me. So pray that it works, and I will see you all momentarily, but enjoy some words on stream in the meantime, and I will see you all very shortly. Much love. Also, was no one going to tell me that I've been sitting on the Bioshock category for the last 90 minutes while having a nice little chat with everybody? Unfucking believable. I can't believe I've done this. Are we still live? I really hope so. I beg. We chilling? I can't tell if it's broken or not. Oh no. We're not live. Noted. Thanks. Glad to hear. I appreciate that. Well, bear with me 1 second and maybe we will be live. Who knows? I think we're good. I think I've managed to not brick it this time. Pinky, I had gathered by the fact that Lux had not audibly, visually responded to me. But thank you, my love. I appreciate it. You sweet girl. You very sweet girl. You're nice. Unlike some. But Cash, good to see you. Sorry, those two weren't connected. I'm not surprised. I didn't ask you a question. What I'll do as well is let me swap over to these bad boys. My big boy headphones with my brand new ear cups to them. Let me put on these. Let me turn down the tunes real low so we can only hear them at the quietest of moments when nothing's happening. You were once so happy I was here. I'm always happy when you're here. What do you mean? I love ear cups. God damn. Flipping all over the shop. I gotta calm down the little wispy bits. There we go. That's better. Love to see it. And without further ado, I think it's about time to play some Bioshock. What do you say? Turn that down and resume. Wow, I've got no health. Got a new set of headphones a few days ago. I do actually kind of need some new headphones because after changing the ear cups on these, they sound absolutely like abhorrent. They sound absolutely terrible. Same headphones since 2020. I want wireless though. That's like my one big prerequisite. Jesus. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Well, let's have a little look. Can we have a nice old time here?
Think you're going. You need to become a big daddy before you are able to draw out the little one.
Okay. Well, I'll do that. I need to smell like a big daddy. I need to look like a big daddy. I need to sound like a big daddy. Is that what I need? Screw you. Now, how do I go about doing all of those things? How would I... Oh, whoa. Whoa. Can I also remember the controls? That'd be great. I can, but I apparently need better timing. Wow, interesting. This game really does a number on my PC. I don't know what's going on. You're my big daddy. That's a big word for Elmo. I'm sorry. Elmo. What do you mean? Oh no. Hello? Help. Okay, you're way too strong. What the hell? I don't think I win this fight, huh? Guess I can freeze him some more. Haha. I need to freeze him more. This is all I got. I got no ammunition really that can take him out. I forget the last session we played this. It's really like lagging me out, man. It's got to be something about this particular game, like the actual remaster, because otherwise everything else has been running absolutely fine on my PC. I don't know what is happening here. Let me just double check my objectives real quick. Let's have a little look. Smell like a big daddy, sound like a big daddy, look like a big daddy. Inside Little Wonder's education facility, you could find the means to make yourself smell like a big daddy. Okay. Yeah, the controls are janky. This is what I'm putting in the review. Inside Optimized Eugenics, you can find the means to make yourself sound like a big daddy. And then look like a big daddy. How do I go about doing that one? Okay, cool. I can't. You have to exit all the way out and go back in again. Inside the failsafe Armored Escorts, you could find the means to make yourself look like a big daddy. Gotcha. We're playing Daddy Simulator 2007 today. Awesome. Sheesh. We did play Dream Daddy, a dating sim, though. That was fun. That was before your time, Lux, unfortunately. But it was good fun. What you up to right now, Georgia? What you doing? But where is everything that I need? I need to go... this way? Really? No, I don't. Oh, hello. Is that what I think it is? Sheesh. Is the foot pedal going to work? No, it's not. Shit. Yo, a big, juicy forest raid from our lovely friend, Salem. Hello, my friend. Again, I think everybody from my community knows who Salem is at this point. But if you don't, please join us in following Salem, a lovely friend of the channel, has been for a long time.
23 months.
Salem, thank you for the, Jesus, nearly 24 months, nearly 2 full years of sub. That's kind of scary. Noted. What were you playing, my friend? I'm going to turn up the tunes just while we introduce ourselves to everybody as well. But thank you so much, Salem. I appreciate the support. You were playing Stardew Valley. I know you were talking about you got a capture card recently, which meant that you can now stream games like Stardew Valley. So it seems like you have been thoroughly taking advantage of that one, which you'd love to see. But Taylor, Emily, Sassy Shawnzy, I think that's how I say that. We had Alex Latte back in. We had That's So Kaylee in as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. I do appreciate that. Everybody joining us for the first time, my name is Tom or Winter. Happy to respond to either. Hopefully tabbing out doesn't break everything, because something that I like to do every time we get somebody come join us is I like to put a few clips of that individual so people here can get to grips with them. I know everybody knows Salem, but I'm going to do it anyway. So Salem, what do you got to show us today?
Next time, I want to hear everything.
I want to hear everything.
You
You don't you be
don't be a stranger now.
I finished first. Fuck you.
Wow. Noted. I mean, it's normally like the other way around, but there we go. Respect. What game was that, Salem? Because I have not played it myself. I want to say it was Life is Strange, but I don't think it is Life is Strange. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be. different. Gee,
Oh my shit.
wow. Okay. That was a page out of Hype's book. That's the whole clip. Just you viciously burping. I respect it. That was Lake. What kind of game is Lake? Hot damn. And as well, one more time. One more
I
time.
don't know if this glitch is happening on your screen.
But yeah. Oh, I see it on yours.
It's glad, like, it's really refreshing to see that clips from other people's communities are equally as cursed, although slightly less Bunda related. But speaking of which, what I also like to do for everyone joining us for the first time is I like to put I mean, I do, but I like to put a few clips of myself.
Legit, I could drink ice cold piss.
So everybody joining us can get a good idea of what to expect on the channel. Apparently, things like that is what to expect. If you'd like to see some more incredible dialogue that I have put through over the years, if you type !say what or !quote, it will bring up either the full list or a random quote or the horrible shit that I've said over the last kind of 3 years or so of streaming, which is kind of terrifying as well, Salem. Like, we've known each other for like over 2 years at this point. I've been streaming for years at this point, which is terrifying. But thank you again so much for trusting me with your community. I really do appreciate that. Hopefully, if anyone is enjoying the vibe, please do consider joining us on a more permanent basis or come and hang out with us today. But Salem especially, if you guys need to raid and run, I totally understand. You're welcome to spend as much or as little time here as you would like to. But obviously, I will cherish every second. But thank you. Let's get maybe 1 or 2 more clips. Hopefully, they're not all cursed. Some of them are nice. Oh, hang on. That's Salem.
Oh.
Surely this won't be...
Oh my.
Oh. He said, fuck
She
your
an
dishes.
angry bitch. You know what? I think
Okay, this kind of highlights how much of a wimp I am with horror games. I heard the heartbeat sound and it genuinely scared me. Like, genuinely. You caught me off guard and I don't like it. Tom's favorite activity? No, don't be you clipping me saying that I like pooping.
Again, this is one of the OG.
God fucking damn it.
Not the OG.
There are a couple of thirst trap clips here and there as well, which is unfortunate. Which is a big scam.
Samples of shirts, and I didn't like the way.
We'll ignore it. We'll go into a different one. We'll go into a different one. Don't even worry about it. It's absolutely fine. Hopefully it's not going to pick from this. All right, you know what? That'll do. That'll do, I think. I'm just digging myself a bigger and bigger hole here.
I do.
But this is the kind of thing to expect around here. Let's go with that. A couple. Your ass is a regular hit. Yeah. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry in advance. But we did also talk very briefly about the question of the day earlier, Salem, which I'm intrigued to know yours and the lovely people from your community's opinions on. I don't know if you heard this one the other day, but I was asking, do people sleep with their socks on or off? I feel like there's only really one correct, proper answer to this one, but there are a few nuanced points to discuss around it. And then the second one that we reposted today was, what was the most memorable place that you've ever been to and what made it so memorable? It could have been you broke your leg there. It could be, for instance, for me, one of the most memorable places that I've ever seen is when I went to Tunisia with my dad and my brother really long time ago. We went to the salt flats, and it was like 5 a.m. There was just nothing but like this river, this ocean of salt. And when the sun rises, it's just like miles and miles and miles of this like pink kind of heavenly aesthetic. It was crazy looking. Do you sleep with your socks off or are you a Noted. I tried to, word that one a bit more diplomatically, but for all intents and purposes, yeah, that's about it. That's about it. Socks on when I'm sick, off every other day. Jote, that's pretty much what most people have been saying. Either when they're sick or it's like extremely, extremely cold, then yeah, then I understand not wanting to wear some socks. That's the only time I'll ever wear socks in bed, while I'm sleeping, at the very least. I have cold feet. About what? What's troubling you, Georgia? What are you having second thoughts about? Same, yeah, when you're sick as well. I'm home, I'm showered, caffeinated, and ready to chill. Caffeinated? 5 p.m. for you, Keith? What time do you stop having caffeine? Alex Latte, I feel like this is a good question for you. You literally have latte in your name. I don't know if it's actually just your surname or if it's related to coffee. Who knows? You can clarify if you'd like to. Never wear socks if I can avoid it. Never wear socks whatever? You are Canadian, no? Is it not fucking cold sometimes?
Can fit in my mouth.
We don't worry about that clip as well.
Thank you for asking, though. I appreciate the
nothing to worry about.
Generosity.
It's totally okay. The amount of clips that are just burps. Yeah, well, I think I'd rather have burp clips than just just a genuine catalogue of clips of my buttocks that people have clipped while I've walked around in the room behind me. Hat damn. Yellowstone, the most beautiful place I've ever seen in my life. I'd love to go to Yellowstone. Like I was a little obsessed with Yellowstone for a while. I just kept researching stuff about it. But JDM, is this what I think it is? Let's pull this up, shall we? What is this going to be? What I also like to do for everyone joining us for the first time is I like to poop what I also like to do for everyone joining us. Oh, it's cut off so well as well. All right, that's going to have to get added into our little catalog of clips that pop up as well. Hot damn. Well played, my friend. Well played, JDM. I respect it. I respect the hustle. Let's go. Last coffee is 5 p.m. The water or water-based drinks to flush the caffeine out before bed. Keith, I really don't want to burst your bubble here because I love you dearly. However, that ain't how caffeine works. Caffeine's got a 12-hour half-life in the body, and it doesn't really matter how much water you drink. That doesn't really speed up or exacerbate that process. So I tend to try and stop having caffeine by about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, loosely, because otherwise I can't sleep properly. 8 to 12, depending on your metabolism. That is fair. That is fair. So I guess to an extent, drinking more water would help facilitate actually. So maybe you're onto something, Keith. Maybe I've just talked absolute nonsense like I do every time I open my mouth. Ooh, sock is bed is a pervert behavior. This is strong language from you here, Keith. Hot damn. I'm gonna go for now. Have a great stream. Thank you, Joy. I appreciate you hopping in today. Much love to you, okay? Especially with cold chills from fevers. That, again, like I say, when you're really sick like that, it's fair. Your behavior can be excused, if you know what I mean. Fellow ADHD, my dude, let's go. I suffer with ADHD, so it gives me the opposite effects. I could drink coffee at 9 p.m. and sleep for 12 hours. Okay, but whilst that is true for actually quite a lot of people, Keith, the problem with that is if you... Also, what the fuck is going on with my game? It's just freaking out in the background. I've just noticed. The problem is even if you can get to sleep after drinking caffeine, it will affect your ability to have like proper deep rest because caffeine is a stimulant. It interferes with that process of deep rest and recovery. So even if you can fall asleep, your quality of sleep is reduced. So I would still, even if you can fall asleep, avoid drinking it too late in the evening. That's my medical advice as a non-medical professional, so take that with a pinch of salt. I think the most memorable places are either Iceland, because I saw the Northern Lights. I want to see the Northern Lights. And Blue Lagoon, or Yosemite, seeing a giant sequoia tree. I would... Okay, that sounds amazing. I'd love to see both. 100%. Stimulants can wake up the go-to-sleep part of my ADHD's brain, so caffeine can make ADHD sleepy. True, but again, it's just the quality of sleep that worries me. That's the only thing, JDM. Because I've never been to therapy for ADHD or anything like that, but I elicit so many of the, check marks for ADHD. As you could probably tell from my variety of tangents that I go on every 48 seconds. I sleep maybe 4 hours a night, caffeine or not. It's an ADHD thing. Fair, but I don't know. Like for me, if I have caffeine too late, even if I do feel like I've had a long sleep, I don't recover as well, especially if I'm like lifting a lot. Girl, as an ADHDer, you got ADHD. I thought so. Man taking off his socks at the end of the day is like a woman taking off her bra at the end of the day. You know what? I've never worn a bra. That might surprise people. However, I haven't. So I can't talk about how relieving that may be. Perhaps those of you with a use for bras could enlighten me on this situation. How good is it? How good is it when you get home from a long day of work or something, you're like, nope, that bad boy's coming off. Pull that, I don't know how the fuck you get it out, but you do. And just, taking off your socks is a good feeling, but I can't imagine what that relief is like. It must be so good. I'm on month 20 of 18 waitlist for formal ADHD diagnosis. So samesies. Yeah, I don't know. For me, the only reason I'd ever really want to get formally diagnosed for ADHD is, for instance, if it's so bad diagnosably that I would require medication to function better. Because for me, okay, an ADHD tangent, let's go. For me, obviously, editing takes up so much of my time, but not necessarily because I have so much to do, but partly because I'm not really a proficient editor. I'm much more proficient than I used to be, but I'm not like super crazy proficient at it. So I feel like I could get quite a big benefit out of ADHD medication if it just kept me on track while I'm doing a certain task like that. So I don't know. It's such night and day what being on medication. I've had this conversation about 15 times with you guys in the community over the years, but like part of me does worry that I'd be different. And I'm very comfortable in my like sobriety and who I am as a person. And I've developed that a lot over the last couple of years. Like I don't drink, don't smoke, don't take anything. I avoid paracetamol, ibuprofen whenever I can help it, etc. Tom, you got to support the boobies. That's criminal. Oh, sorry. That's two different messages I'm combining. It's better for your back. There we go, Evan. Sorry. I read yours and then Lux's next message where it says, Tom, you got to support the boobies. That's criminal. I was like, wow. Okay. Understood. I will go buy a bra right now, apparently. I don't want that on my record. Hey, yo, I didn't come here for your medical advice, but I do appreciate you only because you're handsome, dude. Wow, only because I'm handsome. You cool? You think I'm handsome? Wow, got him. Imagine being in a straitjacket for 12 hours and then getting out of it. Okay, you know what? Fair enough, actually. To be fair, the only similar sensation I could probably describe to that, maybe not in the same way, Salem, but you've seen people with like lifting belts before, right? So for me, I don't use a lifting belt ever anymore, but I used to, because I used to lift quite a bit heavier than I do now. But when I did, I would fucking crank that bad boy on. I'd be like brace really hard, deadlift, squats, just fucking go. And then when you get to pop that bad boy off, ooh, that felt good. It felt real good. That's the only thing I can even think would be like equatable to that. But that's so like transient. I feel like a bra is much more comfortable than having a lifting belt like cranked on you, right? Because it's not, I don't feel like it's as restricting. That's the point of a lifting belt, is just like holding you in, like really giving you something to brace against, right? But I suppose like a similar experience, I guess. That would be my best guess. Legal speed forever. I presume you're in the UK. We are well, I am. I'm pretty sure JDM is as well. My evening just got difficult. My beloved wife wants me to shower the dog. I hate showering this guy. He makes my life difficult and I get soaked. Yeah, Keith, I was potentially thinking about, this was Pinky's suggestion, by the way. We've got a Fortnite stream on Thursday for those of you interested in coming and getting involved with the games. It's going to be primarily me and Pinky, but obviously we'll get people in and out as possible, including yourself, Georgia, because you redeemed it. But something that Pinky suggested is that maybe we bathe the kitties on stream because they need a bath. They haven't been washed, so they need a bath. And I was like, that could be interesting, could be fun. I feel like people would be down for it, but just like logistically, it would seem like such a nightmare to do. So I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. I'm thinking about it. If you guys really want it, then maybe, but I just feel like there's going to be water everywhere. The last time I had to bathe the kitties at all, they were jumping around all over the place, water getting splashed everywhere. And I've got like microphones in there and cameras and stuff. Probably not going to be fun. Have you bathed them before? Honestly, no, not properly. Like they've never had like a full proper wash because they've never gotten like dirty enough. They're house cats. They don't leave the apartment and then clean themselves primarily, like pretty well for the most part. But they've gotten to the point now where they kind of do need a bath. So I want to make sure they're nice and clean. But they fucking hate it. Like I've had to wash like parts of them before if they've gotten something on themselves or like kind of gross. But Mochi had diarrhea a little while ago, so we had to clean his like tail and back end, which was fun, especially when there was particularly, you know, colorful water being sprayed around the place, which is just delightful. I loved that. That was really fun. I got in the shower afterwards. Why aren't they cleaning themselves properly? Too much fluff? They are cleaning themselves properly, JDM, but like, I don't know. It's to the point now where I think, especially Mochi, I think he's managed to catch his tail on the, like the suspension part of my chair, which has left like a little bit of like oily residue on the back, which we've tried cleaning a couple of times now, but we're gonna have to like give him like a big proper bath to get the rest of it off, I think, because it's really like in there, which is really annoying. Jote, lurch lunchtime. What? Lurk lunchtime. Noted, Jote. Well, enjoy your lunch. Let us know what you have when you come back, my friend. We'd love to hear from you. Let's go. We've got a food channel on the Discord as well. If you do want to come get involved and post your delicious goodies, there is a channel specifically for that in the Discord. Let's go. Taking off the bra is infinitely better than taking off your socks. Well, as somebody that can do both, Jess, you are the authority on this one. Let's go. If I missed any other messages, please do feel free to go ahead and put them back in the chat as well. I do my best to keep up to date, but I feel like I might have missed some. Let them toasties breathe. Yeah, I mean, I wear socks pretty much all day. Like, even if I'm at home, I still wear socks. I don't really like being barefoot, even at home, that much, to be honest with you. 18 months. I got diagnosed last year, and between calling the doctor to get an appointment and getting the diagnosis, it took about 3 months. That's crazy. Yeah, like, it's because we have free healthcare in the UK, which is amazing. But it does mean that a lot of people use it when they don't need it, or they'll be clogging up waiting rooms when they don't need it, or they'll be taking advantage of this system. Which means that people that really need the help don't always get to it, and the people that are trying to provide the help are massively overworked. That's the issue, right? No, I know a lot of other places in the world. I was about to say the UK, in the world, have that as well, but yeah, it's an especially bogged down system in the UK. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. Tories are privatizing it. Exactly. It's a fucking scam. It's not a good time to be in the UK right now. Maybe I just got lucky. I called the doctor. I had my first chat with him the week after. Damn. Okay. Fast, rapid. Yeah, ADHD. The thing is, as well, is because I think in the UK, ADHD is not really considered like a life-threatening issue. So in terms of prioritization for the health services, it's pretty low down, which is sad because it shouldn't be. It affects a lot of people and affects a lot of people's lives, myself included, let's say. But yeah. Sounds like a surefire way to get your camera wet. That's what I'm thinking, Evan. Like, I could just use my phone and prop it up in there instead, but even that's going to get a little soggy, I think. I like the idea of having a dog. Actually, owning one is kind of annoying at times. What, as in just having a dog, Alex? I used to love having a dog. I'd love to get another dog. I just don't want to get a dog until I have a house. I don't want to get a dog in an apartment. Pretty sure they also prioritize children in ADHD services over adults. Really? I guess that kind of makes sense. Like, it probably will make a bigger impact in their lives in general, in development, Georgia, as opposed to an already like developed human being. But how much are the children contributing to society versus the adult? I guess if you want to flip it on its head like that one, I don't know. I didn't make the healthcare system. I don't know who should get prioritized. I'm not built like that. I don't know. I don't know. Baths can be traumatic for pets sometimes, so maybe better to just focus on keeping them comfortable rather than streaming. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well, Georgia. Like, they're not going to enjoy themselves. Although last time we did watch Mochi, he was such a good boy. He just sat there, he was like, meow. Like, he didn't like it, but like, he just stayed still, and he was a good boy. He was a very good boy. Bless him. My doctor said Crocs around the house are super. Ooh, I do want Crocs. I hated Crocs. Rewind. Loved Crocs as a kid. Hated them as a teen, early adulthood. Kind of love them again now. So I might actually get some. That would be dope. Actually, it's not that. The NHS is just wildly underfunded. In 2010, the NHS was the most efficient healthcare system in the world. Really? Huh. Pretty sure they also austerity, baby. Feel so bad in Canada. I messaged my GP. She sent me a self-assessment, returned it. She prescribed me the meds. It took 2 days. Also, are you still have those terrible drug shortages? I don't know, to be honest. Oh, there is a drug shortage for ADHD meds as well. Okay, noted. Well, probably not a good time for me to look into it. But this feels good. Like, just as a side note right now, does this not feel nice? I've just paused the game and we've just chatted since Salem raided for the last like 25 minutes. Just about random shit. This is what I've kind of missed. I didn't realize how much I was missing it until like right now, kind of realizing it. So thank you everybody for your support as always. I do appreciate that. And again, anyone from Salem's community, if you are enjoying the vibe, we are looking to try and do content creation as full-time as we possibly can. So if anyone does want to come join us on this journey on a more permanent basis, consider dropping a follow. We'd love to have you if you're not already following. We do also have a Discord, number of other socials as well. And if I'm going to be really annoying, what you can do to help certain streamers' growth, not saying you have to do it for me, but whenever you raid through, that doesn't typically count as an average viewer. So if you remove the referral raid or refresh the page, it does then count as somebody's average viewership. So if anyone does want to do that, do feel free to, but don't feel like you have to. Just chill, vibe, do what you need to, okay? Welcome to the BigWynter group therapy session. Let's go. Let's go. You could look into it now and just not make plans for late summer 2025. Yeah, God, I'll be married. I'll be like fully UK legally married by that point, which is hilarious. And that's it. Cool. Right, cool. Let me go ahead and let's see if I've got my foot pedal set up properly here. No, I haven't. Shit. It works. I can now zoom in. Hands free. Jeez. Let's go. All right, I did it. I done did it. You love to see it, governor. Okay, and without